Welcome to another video by Flat Earth Trads. Please subscribe, like and share it. Critique of Robert Sungenis' article against Flat Earth. The link below will take you to Sungenis' PDF article online called The Flat Earth Frenzy, Unscientific and Unbiblical. Sungenis starts off right away with accusations against Flat Earth, and after a few paragraphs finally admits, in some cases, NASA is certainly not the highest epitome of truth and honesty. What an understatement. Let's consider NASA for a few moments. NASA admits that the original recordings of the first humans landing on the moon 40 years ago were erased and reused, they said on Thursday, July 16, 2009. NASA also admitted that the Apollo 11 moon trip telecast in its raw format on telemetry data of the first moon landing in 1969 was subsequently lost. NASA also says there are 600 boxes weighing over 1 ton of telemetry data missing from every Apollo mission. That's just the beginning of NASA fakery, mockery and theft. But this critique really isn't about NASA per se. Let's keep going. Sungenis says early on in his article, scientifically speaking, on the principle that flat earth advocates must be able to answer all the anomalies in their model, it's rather easy to discredit. Just 2 scientific facts will show this to be the case. This is outrageous. Sungenis is not able to answer all the anomalies in his model, neither does a flat earth believer have to provide for every detail for the flat earth to be true. God has not revealed all the secrets of the earth to us. We sure don't have access to the sophisticated equipment available only to the NASA elite. It is therefore impossible to do as Sungenis suggests, not to mention that he appears to remove the same duty from himself. Let's talk about globe anomalies. Compasses don't work on a globe. Gyroscopes don't work on a globe. Sundials don't work on a globe. Plain sailing doesn't work on a globe. Lighthouses don't work on a globe. Periscopes don't work on a globe. Star trails don't work on a globe. Water surface doesn't curve. And curvature commensurate with a ball 25,000 miles in circumference has never been demonstrated. NASA has never once provided true, untouched photos or videos of the entire Earth. Sungenis then leads us to the Russian Space Agency. These are pictures of Earth taken very recently from the geostationary weather satellite Elektro-L, from 22,242 miles high, courtesy of the Russian Federal Space Agency. Here Sungenis shows a couple of pictures and says, 2 pictures of Earth taken a few hours apart. Notice the sun's light travelling east to west. Conversely, flat earthers have never shown a photograph of a flat Earth from space. We have never seen anything from flat earthers resembling the picture below. All their pictures of a flat Earth are either drawn by hand or are computer-generated graphics CGI. Flat earthers have never claimed to show authentic pictures of Earth. None of them have access to such information, and they admit it. However, NASA does have the capability, and yet they show only photoshopped paintings and CGI composites of a globe Earth. So Sungenis has no authentic photographs either. Knowing NASA has engaged in very questionable endeavours like the moon landing, why is Sungenis even turning to them for reference? Even worse, Sungenis pretends these non-photos of Earth are authentic when NASA has openly admitted they have no true photos or videos of Earth, but they are all renderings. Now either NASA is lying, or NASA is lying about lying, or Sungenis is just gullible. Sungenis says, if we point the telescope towards the opposite edge of the flat Earth, on a clear day or night, we should be able to see all the way to the opposite edge, the whole 8,000 mile diameter. But the reality is, we can only see a few hundred miles, and the end point is always at the horizon. It is even more problematic for flat earthers, since they believe the diameter of the Earth is only 4,000 miles. This answer from Sungenis shows complete lack of understanding of how angles of perspective work to limit human vision to a relatively short distance. At great distances, the angles for an object become too small for the eye to resolve, so visibility is limited to just a few miles. Certainly, 4,000 miles is never possible even for a landscope, let alone the naked eye. At ground level, the limits on sight are pretty severe, but improve when one elevates the line of sight because the angles are large enough for the eye to resolve the object, and therefore one can see further, but only a few miles further. Never the 4,000 suggested, because the angles of distance to the eye prevent it. The horizon, provably horizontal however, will rise along with the viewer and stays flat no matter how high one goes, proving the Earth is a plane, not a ball. On the moon being visible in the south upside down compared to the north, Sungenis says, the inverted image could only happen on a spherical Earth, since everyone on a flat Earth is standing with their head pointing north. This is laughable, and Sungenis makes no apologies for not knowing that people can stand facing south and will only see one side of the moon right side up. Conversely, facing north from southern regions, while viewing the moon, one sees the exact opposite view of the moon in the north looking south, because one is viewing from the opposite direction and will see the pattern on the moon upside down. Yes, even on a plane, proven many times over by people in these regions taking photos of the moon at the same time, then switching positions, the moon goes upside down again. This is no proof of a ball Earth, but a law of perspective. Sungenis then blankets his reader with 3 statements. 1. The Bible does not teach a flat Earth. 2. Neither the Church Fathers nor the Church after them taught a flat Earth. 3. The scientific data does not support a flat Earth. So, all you have to do is say it, Mr. Sungenis. These statements are all false. We hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share.